Hey there, everyone. Round the wheel here. And the question was put to me on my ask.fm page. Have you given up LPing? And as long as the question has been popped, I feel I ought to make a pronouncement of some sort. And the pronouncement is this. For the time being, I want to stress that because never say never. For the time being, yes, Round the Wheel is no longer a Let's Play type entity. I didn't really want to make an announcement about it because when you make announcements about those kinds of things, at this level, you kind of end up inevitably reneging on them. And I didn't want to say, "Oh, bye forever, guys," and then end up doing like 14 million Streisand farewell tours or whatever, running my victory lap or whatever, such as it is. But yeah, this wasn't even really a decision that I made. It just kind of, my life just kind of turned into that. The main impetus behind it is that I'm just really busy all the time. I'm adulting all the time, constantly. Real life, baby. I mean, there's a little bit of boredom, a little bit of burnout. That happens when you do anything like this for any sustained period of time, but those were extremely negligible in contributing to the whole direction that this has gone. It was mostly just the fact that I'm a busy person. I didn't make a conscious decision to stop. I just kind of at some point was like, uh, yeah, I guess in my heart of hearts, yeah, I've made that decision. I can't really do this right now. Who knows how I'll feel in the future? But right now, I feel like following my creative muse in other ways. And you should definitely stay tuned to this channel. Don't unsubscribe if you're already subscribed. I can't really encourage subscribing if you're just now running into this at some point in the future. But if you're already subscribed, I mean, like, stay tuned and stuff, because this is still a good place to get word out about projects and stuff that I've got in the pipeline. I don't want to hype anything that I've got going too much, because when hype gets hyping, expectations get like they kind of get in my way. I kind of lose the thread when I have the weight of expectation on me. So I have things that I'm working on, but I'm not ready to unveil them yet. I would like them to take a more complete form before I start talking about them and getting people excited about them. One thing I'm doing on a semi-regular basis is writing more. I've been wanting to write, and I've actually mostly sustained that goal. I'm not just cracking off a piece a day, but if you go over to the blog I started, that word, I hate saying it, blog, blah. Uh, it's at Cheese and Pixels, Cheese and A&D Pixels, all squunched together, .blogspot.com. Uh, I just write about whatever strikes me, really. I usually manage to get like one thing a week written, which is a good pace for me for now. Usually these things die on the vine like a couple weeks after I start them, but this has gone on for about 4 months now. I haven't really announced it because, like I said, I kind of want to wait for these things to take shape before I start talking about them. But, go bookmark that, if you want to read what I have to say rather than hearing it. That's fun. And I'm trying to work on my writing voice and stuff. Just trying to get to a place where I feel really good about writing. There's some other stuff in the pipeline, but I'm not ready to announce it yet. Stay tuned to hear for when I feel like it. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to get everything covered right now. I just kind of decided on the spur of the moment to do that. When I saw that in my ask.fm thing, I was like, ugh, I guess I better really say something about this, huh? So, um, hmm, what? I feel like there is something I need to cover. The 3DS thing. Oh yeah, the 3DS thing. I'm still sitting on that money from the 3DS thing, and I really wanted to do that, but as of now, let me check on that actually while I'm recording in Audacity here. Let me check up on the status of that, because that's still like I got the money and stuff, and then I bought the 3DS, and 9 days before wait, hold on. I was ready to get a capture board for my 3DS that I had bought specifically for the purpose of 3DS capturing. And then when I went to buy it 9 days earlier, he had sold out. And now, uh, yeah, they're still sold out. Goodness. And he's apparently the guy who does it is working on uh, capture boards for like XLs and the new 3DSs and stuff. But yeah, that's been on that's been out there in the ether, like on hold since early January, with no end in sight. And so with the 3DS thing, I'll get with you. If you qualified for a perler, yes, I'm still gonna do that. I'm still gonna send that. I'm gonna make it. And I'm gonna send it. Once again, real life. Not a lot of time to mess around with beadwork. That is one of my more favorite hobbies. But if you send along enough money to qualify for a bead, I'll still give you that. And I will get in touch with you as far as do you want a refund? Do you want that money refunded? Because I haven't done anything with it. If I sell back the 3DS, if I get my money back on that, I pretty much should be at the point where I can go ahead and probably fulfill getting money back to anybody who gave anything on that. Some people dropped a pretty huge chunk of change, and I could definitely imagine wanting that money back. I've actually been reading a lot of stuff about like Kickstarters and crowdfunding campaigns that kind of went south, and I just that's been on my mind a lot. So that's something I wanted to get addressed here too. It's been on my mind that Kickstarter is like a buyer beware type of thing, caveat emptor, and you don't know if you're ever going to see that money again. So I know there were people who really believed in me who wanted to see that happen, and I wanted to make it happen. But too many things are conspiring against me. But this is one of those instances where I feel like I can make it right if you if the possibility is there. I feel like I can make it right for you. So please, either I will get with you, or if you donated, get with me. And if you want that back, we will work out something. So yeah, this is the official act of letting myself off the hook. I cannot believe I've been doing this almost 7 years, with various gaps in between. But for the most part, there have not been any real interruptions, except for like one or two. No real interruptions of service. I've been doing this since 2008. Of course, if you've been around long enough, the first channel was terminated in 2010, and I came roaring back with a vengeance, and got to where I am today, almost 2,000 subs, and some people that I count, not just as fans, but I've made some friends doing this. I've made some friends and I've made some pocket change, and that's more than some people can say as far as pursuing this hobby. So I was never in it for any real like big breakout. What's the standard bear? I guess I wasn't really in it for that Chugga Conroy success, or maybe the Game Grumps success. I don't know, but yeah, I've made some pretty good friends and colleagues doing this, and I'm very happy for that. And but now for the time being, at least, again, not setting anything in stone, but for the time being, we're gonna go ahead and shutter this thing, this round the wheel channel that's been going strong in some form or fashion. I'll still be on Twitter. I tweet a lot. I'll still be on the Brywheel forums. We're still, Brian is still making videos. If you don't watch Brian, go watch Brian. He's still doing his thing, and he's still going strong. Way stronger than me, that's for sure. What else am I up to? The blog, go read it. Stick around for news and announcements and stuff, and I will see you guys around the bend. It's been nice playing games and having fun with y'all and such. The whole everything, the whole thing has been a blast this whole time, and I'm very privileged to have done this for y'all. So goodbye.